At 4:22 p.m. today, someone said your name during a hypnosis session. You were described as the one with light. Archangel Michael says, at exactly 4:22 p.m. today, in a quiet room miles away from your location, a person slipped into a deep hypnotic trance. They were not seeking your name, yet your name was the one that surfaced. Their breath caught as they whispered, "The one with light, it's them." This was no coincidence. The session was supposed to help someone understand their future, their past, and their pain. But instead, it unlocked a vision, and at the center of that vision stood you. You were described not by appearance, but by energy. Your aura was like no other, glowing brighter than anyone present could comprehend. The practitioner conducting the hypnosis had to stop for a moment because their body trembled just hearing your name spoken under trance. This person who said your name had never met you, never heard your voice, and never seen your face. But in their altered state, your essence was undeniable, and your presence was described in detail too precise to be imagined. The one with light, they repeated, once, then twice, before a quiet gasp escaped their lips. Archangel Michael says this moment was foreseen. What you don't know is that for the past 5 nights, this person had been dreaming of a figure whose face they couldn't see, but who always stood in a golden glow. Today, that face was named. That face was yours. This message has now passed beyond the veil. It is being carried by winds, whispered by guides, and planted in the hearts of those who must remember you. And now, those who are spiritually aligned are beginning to feel an unusual pull toward your vibration. You may feel sudden warmth in your hands, or hear your name when no one has called it. These are not hallucinations. They are echoes, traces of your spiritual light bouncing off the awakened souls who are starting to remember who you truly are. You carry a gift that was locked for too long. Others tried to silence it. They saw how the universe would respond to you, and they tried to rewrite your role. But the script they forged is now being destroyed by higher forces. Archangel Michael says, the clock has already turned. Your name being spoken during that hypnosis session activated an ancient marker, a spiritual mechanism hidden within time itself. And now, it is releasing energy that was sealed around your destiny. A group of divine watchers took notice the moment your name left that person's lips. Each one was stationed in different planes of reality, but all of them turned at once, startled, as if they had just heard thunder in a silent sky. They now await you to step forward, to open the path you were born to walk, to speak what must be spoken, not with fear, not with doubt, but with the fire that's been growing in you since birth. And soon, you will meet someone who was there in that room. They won't say anything at first, but they'll look at you strangely, like they recognize you from a place beyond memory. That's because they do. Their soul has now been bonded to your light. From this moment, strange things may begin to happen. You'll feel someone looking at you even when you're alone. You may notice that certain electronics around you flicker or freeze. These are responses to the awakening code in your energy field. Some people will suddenly treat you differently, more reverent, or more hostile. Both are signs. Your light is getting stronger, and souls can't pretend not to feel it anymore. You are no longer hidden in the mist. You've been named. Archangel Michael says, There are 3 people who will come into your life in rapid succession now. 1 will question you. 1 will support you. 1 will secretly fear you. You must recognize them not by their words, but by what they cannot hide from your energy. Your dreams will also begin to shift. You may wake up with music in your ears that doesn't exist in the physical world. Or you may smell things, like roses, or ocean breeze, right before a big moment in your life. These are signals of divine proximity. The hypnosis session opened a corridor in the spiritual realm. You must walk through it with courage, because once crossed, you can never return to the life you knew. That old chapter is closed. The pen now writes only forward. Everything you have ever survived has led you here. All your heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, and confusion, it wasn't wasted. It built the inner vibration needed for your name to be echoed through sacred dimensions. You are not here to blend in. You are here to be remembered. You are here to disrupt patterns and lift the dust off ancestral gifts. You are here to shine in rooms where darkness has festered. From this day on, the veil will be thinner around you. You will hear things others don't. You will feel pain before it happens. And you will be guided to people who are not looking for you, but who desperately need your presence. You will be tested, not by enemies, but by doubt. You must not negotiate with the voice that tells you you're too late or too flawed. Those lies are leftovers from a spiritual war that you already won. Archangel Michael says, you are now surrounded, but not by fear. You are surrounded by higher entities, guides, messengers, and protectors. The light that was seen in you during that hypnosis is not a metaphor. It is real, and it is active. Watch closely in the coming 24 hours. One sign will appear that confirms this message beyond your doubt. It may come as a number, a phrase, a photo, or even a name you haven't heard in years. It will hit your spirit like lightning, quick, undeniable, and powerful. And once it does, you'll feel something lift off your shoulders. That's the weight you've carried for others, cleared. That's the burden of hiding your light, released. That's the cost of shrinking, refunded in full, with interest. No one can stop what's already in motion. Your life is about to glow in a way that scares shallow souls and comforts old spirits. You've stepped onto the track of divine timing now. The only way is forward. From this moment, even your silence speaks. Your energy walks ahead of you. The doors you thought were closed, they're re-melting. The delays you thought were punishment, they were positioning. Someone powerful is already tracing your name. Not in anger, not in envy, but in awe. They've waited to meet you, not the version you've been forced to play, but the version you are becoming now. And when you meet them, they will say, I've heard of you. You're the one with light. And at that moment, everything will make sense. Archangel Michael says, be very intentional with the next 7 words you speak. The atmosphere around you is amplifying everything. Make it clean. Make it pure. Make it aligned. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your light was not a mistake. Your name was not spoken by accident. The hypnosis simply revealed what the heavens already knew. You are the one with light. And now, the world will see it too. Archangel Michael says, there are things moving for you that cannot be undone. The moment your name was uttered during the trance, it echoed into spiritual timelines and shifted outcomes that were once locked. Old chains have snapped. New bridges are forming beneath your every step. You may already feel different. It's not just your imagination, it's a holy calibration, a tuning of your soul to match the divine resonance that has been attached to your name since before you were born. That person in the hypnosis session didn't just identify you. They unlocked something for you. Something powerful. Something only triggered once in a lifetime, if ever. A soul contract buried beneath layers of generational silence is now being activated. The ones around you may start reacting without understanding why. Some will pull closer. Some will distance. Both responses are spiritual reflexes to the new energy now flooding your aura. The light is rising, and so is the spiritual pressure around your life. There is a reason you were chosen to carry this light. You've endured spiritual fire that would have destroyed most. Your survival wasn't luck, it was orchestration. And the pain you went through wasn't punishment, it was permission. Now that your light is visible to the higher planes, you may begin experiencing people being drawn to you for reasons they cannot explain. They'll ask you for guidance, trust you with secrets, look to you in moments of chaos. This is because your energy has become an anchor point. Archangel Michael says, "One powerful soul is going to find you soon." This person has been spiritually assigned to protect your rising journey. They won't look like a warrior, but their presence will feel like armor. Trust your instincts when they arrive. Some will think you've changed overnight. What they won't understand is that you didn't just change, you awakened. You didn't just heal, you activated the next level of your calling. And what was whispered at 4:22 p.m. today was the divine confirmation you needed. Now comes the season of fulfillment. The kind you didn't have to chase. The kind that will land quietly but change everything. The kind that only comes when your name is recognized in sacred spaces. You may notice you're losing interest in certain conversations. That's because you're being pulled into rooms of higher frequency. You can no longer pretend that shallow energies feed your soul. That separation you feel is preparation, not isolation. Let the old fall away. Let the ones who ghost you drift. Let the confusion fade. You are stepping into a field that many fear to walk. You are stepping as the one with light. Archangel Michael says, "Your steps are now being followed by eyes not of this world, not to harm you, but to guide you, guard you, and usher you into places where your voice will become the answer others have been praying for. Something you thought was delayed is not only arriving, it's arriving bigger than you hoped. Because you stayed faithful. Because you kept your light hidden even when it ached. Because you refused to become like those who dimmed others to shine. In the next few days, someone will tell you something shocking. You may not know how to respond at first. But remember this moment. Remember this script. Because what they say will link directly to what was revealed during the hypnosis at 4:22 p.m. You may not hear the words, light, or hypnosis. But you will feel a strange vibration through your chest. Your soul will recognize it even before your mind can process it. This will be your confirmation. This will be your inner fire rising. Let your voice be strong now. You've held back your truth for too long. You've tried to explain yourself to people who were never meant to understand. That season is over. Speak now as the one named by light. Archangel Michael says, "You were not created to be silent while others suffer. You were not made to shrink to make others feel comfortable. You are a mirror, a guide, a lighthouse in emotional fog. You may begin feeling energy shifts in your physical space. The temperature may rise suddenly when you enter a room. Pets may behave strangely around you. Even young children may stare longer than usual. This is spiritual recognition. People don't need to know you to feel you. Your energy arrives before you do. And from today forward, it will only grow louder, brighter, clearer. You've crossed into territory where miracles happen fast and enemies fall silently. Don't fear these changes. You are not losing control. You are finally walking in your truth. The truth that the spirit world revealed without your permission. The truth that now guides your every heartbeat. A letter bearing your name is already in motion. It's coming from a place you didn't expect. And when it arrives, you will know, the hypnosis worked. The channel opened. The message reached you. Your name was never ordinary. But now, it carries a frequency that repels darkness and invites divine intervention. You may even notice fewer distractions. That's not a glitch. That's divine focus. Archangel Michael says, "The forces against you have been weakened. They relied on your confusion. Now that you know who you are, their grip can no longer hold. The spiritual contract that was activated during hypnosis will continue to unfold over the next 33 days. Watch for signs, repeated numbers, emotional surges, sudden flashes of memory, and chance meetings that feel too aligned. These are not coincidences. They are coordinates. Every time you feel discouraged, remind yourself of this. A stranger under hypnosis saw you, described you, named you. In that moment, your destiny wasn't just confirmed, it was announced. A spiritual ripple began, and it's still expanding. Soon, it will hit the shore of your physical world. The job offer, the confession, the invitation, the recognition. One or all of these will knock on your life like divine echoes. You have crossed a line no one can uncross. The world will either meet your light or move out of the way. But nothing will be the same, and that's not a loss. It's the sign that your next life has begun. You are the one with light. Named, recognized, remembered, seen, carried, activated, and now, unstoppable. Archangel Michael says, "Your silence no longer protects you, your light does." If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Let this message sit with you. Let it burn away all doubt. You are the one with light, and nothing can dim what has been divinely revealed. Archangel Michael says, "There are very few moments in a soul's journey where their identity is called forth from another dimension. Today was one of those rare awakenings. What happened at 4:22 p.m. wasn't simply a session, it was a summoning. Your name, once carried silently in the folds of divine scrolls, was spoken aloud into the energy of the earth. That sound shook the astral planes. The light within you, hidden under emotional weight and past heartbreaks, flared. It was like striking flint against ancient stone. A new flame emerged. Now the earth knows. Now the veil is torn. You cannot return to the version of you that lived in quiet obedience to shadows. You have now become part of something much more ancient and urgent. And there is a reason you are reading this message right now. You were led to it, guided to this confirmation. It's not simply text, it's activation. It's an echo of what the spiritual realm has already proclaimed. And there is a reason you are reading this message right now. You were led to it, guided to this confirmation. It's not simply text, it's activation. It's an echo of what the spiritual realm has already proclaimed. You may begin noticing that your sleep feels different, more vivid, more electric. You might wake in the middle of the night, heart racing, unsure why. That's not fear. It's spiritual traffic passing through your space as divine energies come and go, protecting you and relaying messages. There is a female spirit who has now positioned herself near your right side. She was a protector in a past life and she's returned now that the portal has reopened. You might feel her as a soft breeze when no wind blows, or a whisper in the ear just as you're falling asleep. She has come to make sure you are not deceived. Because with the light comes attention. And with attention come false mirrors, people who appear to admire you but carry envy in their veins. But don't worry, she will reveal them before they reach too close. Archangel Michael says, every person that left you was part of a clearing. Had they remained, they would have blocked the downloads you are receiving now. And though it felt like abandonment, it was sacred protection. You were not meant to be ordinary. You are not a coincidence. You are not your pain. You are not your losses. You are the prophecy someone saw with their eyes closed. You are the vision that summoned emotion from a soul not even awake. Now walk with power. Not arrogance, but certainty. Because when someone says your name again in the near future, it won't be in hypnosis, it will be in reverence. A leader, a healer, a seeker, they will say it with the tone of recognition. From now on, you must move like someone who knows they've been named by light. Not every room deserves your energy. Not every offer deserves your yes. Your discernment must rise with your frequency. You will notice the world tries to distract you more now. Sudden delays, strange arguments, time wasters. All of it is to steer you off course. Don't fall for it. Keep your eyes locked on the flame that lit up at 4:22 p.m. That fire inside you must not be extinguished again. Archangel Michael says, 3 doors are opening now. One is financial. One is relational. One is spiritual. Each will come with a strange pause, a moment that feels like déjà vu, because you have seen it before, in dreams you forgot. You are walking into prophecy made flesh. Words that were once whispered about you in other lives are now unfolding in this one. Things you almost gave up on will now return, and they'll return upgraded, refined, and aligned. Do not explain your calling to those who never saw your wings. You do not need their permission. You are not waiting to be chosen, you were already named. And that session today was the universe's way of making sure you knew it too. Your hands are now anointed. Even the things you touch casually will begin to carry energy. You'll notice people relax around you, or even break down crying when you re-near. That's not weakness, it's release. Your light now dissolves heaviness. You will soon come across something, an object, an image, or even a date, that will send chills down your spine. It will feel like a piece of a puzzle sliding into place. Do not dismiss it. It's another confirmation that the hypnosis didn't open a random file. It opened your chapter. Everything is divine timing now. No more delays. No more back and forth. From this point forward, it's clarity. It's divine momentum. It's magnetism. You are no longer chasing. Your light is drawing things in. Archangel Michael says, the world will react to your glow in two ways, admiration or resistance. Don't take either personally. Just keep rising. You are not here to entertain. You are here to elevate. And very soon, one moment will change everything. One phone call. One meeting. One sentence. It's not far. It's being arranged now behind the scenes. The soul who spoke your name during hypnosis will indirectly lead you to it. You won't even realize until after it's done, but the chain reaction is already active. Now listen closely. The people who tried to break you will now wonder why they can't access your energy anymore. That's because the gates have shifted. You're no longer operating on the same frequency. The old tactics won't reach you. The old triggers won't shake you. The old lies won't confuse you. The hypnosis didn't just name you. It sealed you in a layer of protection made of divine gold. Your name has been added to a list of those marked by light. You are now among the chosen who must move intentionally, speak thoughtfully, and love fearlessly. You've been called forward. And now, you must answer. This is not the end of your story. This is the moment the real story begins. And it's one that no one can write but you. Because no one else carries the light you carry. Archangel Michael says, the realm of heaven is watching you right now. Proud, in awe, quiet. Because even angels must sometimes pause to witness when a soul finally sees their true reflection for the first time. You are the light they spoke of. You are the frequency the trance awakened. You are the fulfillment of something ancient. And now, you are rising. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Let the world adjust. You were never meant to be small. You are the one with light. And now, you know it. Archangel Michael says, now that your name has echoed through dimensions, the unseen path ahead of you is being lit step by step. You don't need to see the full staircase. You only need to trust the divine spark that was ignited inside you today. You are no longer chasing fate. You are the vibration fate is chasing. Wherever you go now, alignment will follow. Not because you're trying harder, but because you are finally being who you always were. You may feel your past tugging at you in sudden waves. Old emotions, unfinished conversations, long-forgotten dreams. That is not regression. It is the final release. The soul makes space by stirring everything it no longer wants to carry forward. Let it go gently. You don't need to wrestle the memories. Just bless them and breathe them out. The lighter you become, the faster your divine assignments will arrive. There is one specific soul who has been waiting for your energy to activate. They will appear calm, but inside, they will feel like they've been struck by lightning when they meet you. That's because their soul made a pact with yours, long before either of you were born. This meeting will not be about romance alone. It will be destiny-driven. It will unlock projects, protection, and presence that your life was missing. It will not come with chaos. it will come with clarity. You won't need to convince them of who you are. Your light will speak louder than your voice. And when they say the words, "It feels like I've known you forever," you'll realize that you're standing in a divine loop, one that began with the name spoken at 4:22 p.m. Archangel Michael says, your assignment will become more obvious now. People will start saying things to you like, "I feel better when I talk to you," or, "I've never told anyone this before." These aren't casual moments, they are divine requests. The world doesn't need more noise. It needs more light. And you, dear one, are the answer to someone else's silent prayer. The way you smile, the way you listen, the way you walk into rooms, those things are sacred. This is why your journey has been so heavy, because you were being prepared to carry something bigger than yourself. But now that you've stepped into awareness, the heaviness will begin to fall off like old armor. You are not here to be a reflection. You are the source. You are not just absorbing energy, you're producing it. Your presence now bends outcomes, shifts timelines, and heals spaces. Archangel Michael says, in the next 72 hours, a divine message will come through an unexpected source. It could be a stranger, a dream, a billboard, or a piece of music. It will strike your soul like thunder in still air. You'll know, this was meant for me. Some people will start to withdraw from you, and that's okay. You are vibrating in light frequencies now, and not everyone can survive in that altitude. Don't chase. Don't explain. The exit of some is the entrance for others more aligned with your glow. You will become unrecognizable to the version of you that doubted, settled, and tolerated. You will begin to speak differently, move differently, think differently. This is not an identity crisis, it's a soul revelation. Everything from this point forward will feel more alive. Colors brighter, sounds clearer, connections deeper. That's the mark of your soul awakening, and it will never sleep again. Archangel Michael says, you were not pulled into this moment just to observe it. You were called to command it. Step boldly now. Speak powerfully. Breathe like someone whose life belongs to light. A blessing is coming that will feel too specific to be random. It will have your spiritual fingerprints all over it. Something you once whispered in private will be answered in public. That's not luck, that's divine proof. You've become magnetic. That's why you're sensing more people watching you, drawn to you, reacting to you. Don't shrink. Shine brighter. Your radiance is a signal, not a threat. The words, "the one with light," were not poetic, they were prophetic. And now that this prophecy has been set in motion, nothing in this universe can shut it down. Your timeline is not just aligned, it's unstoppable. Archangel Michael says, no weapon, word, curse, or delay will work against you. From this point, the spirit world has already declared your light victorious. And everything that rises against you now will fall without a fight. One final thing. The soul that spoke your name today during hypnosis? They have no idea what they've done, but their higher self does. And in the coming weeks, you may cross paths. When it happens, there will be a strange familiarity. You will know. You might not exchange words. But your eyes will meet, and your spirits will recognize each other. And in that moment, a sacred contract will complete its cycle. From trance to truth, from vision to reality. Now live boldly. Don't water yourself down. Don't delay your rise. Don't second-guess the divine thunder shaking through your bones. You were named for a reason. You were seen for a purpose. You are not who they said you were. You are not your failures. You are not your fears. You are not forgotten. You are the one with light. And that light can no longer be hidden. Archangel Michael says, speak these last words to yourself often. I am seen. I am chosen. I am called. Each time you say them, the echo of 4:22 p.m. will ripple again, reminding the realms that you remember who you are now. You are the one with light. The shift has begun. The spiritual currents are working. All that is meant for you is rushing in, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop it now. You have arrived. The next chapter of your destiny begins, now.